Friends, viewers, welcome to IR Vibes, Info, Entertainment, Reviews, and my charger will stop doing what it's doing. They make these plugs so cheap. And oh my gosh, do you guys ever have problems with your little charger tips, but not the tips, but the actual unit where it plugs into your device itself? Because every single one that I've owned with this design, golly. Now, let's continue. Shout out to youtube.com and as well to all my Vibes team, you guys, everyone who's been supporting, and as well the viewers. Thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoy. Let's get started. Here's another quick update. Currently 1:16 a.m. Arizona time, and it is hot, it is humid, it is funky. Yes. Continuing on. Here is an earlier update from the earliest earthquake. 5.0 magnitude, which was striking Papua New Guinea, you guys, all throughout that area. And as well, take a look at this. 4.7 is that 4.8, and up over here with that 5.0. Continuing on over here with the 5.1, which struck Vanuatu Islands. And also, not to forget to mention that 6.1 magnitude that rocked within Fiji's area. And it doesn't stop there. There's that 4.4. And then also, there was another one, which is over here in the green. You can see most recent ones. Zoom in here. That way we could just exactly get that quake. 4.3. So, and what's funny, because just right around within through, here we go. Here's a little fault area ripping all through. All these areas are just pieced together, you guys. All zigged and zagged edge just everywhere. It's pretty crazy. I will be doing a video on that, so stay tuned. Now, let me get my hiney out of here. Let's go take a peek at the West Coast. Take a look at this. This is just today. A little bit of yesterday's earthquakes. Of course, again, we just barely went into the following next day. It is the 18th, 2017. And again, 1:17 a.m. in the morning. 2.0 hits Warm Springs, Nevada. And of course, 3.2 Oklahoma. And also another magnitude just right behind there. They had a couple of earthquakes going on and basically ranging within the threes. 2.0, of course, is that one in Nevada. But then also over here at California at 2.9. Basically, just take that as a 3.0. Montana, again, just recently struck with a 2.7 magnitude. And then also, take a look, Washington getting a 2.4 and then a 2.1 in Canada. Been getting quite a bit of activity up in Canada, and I know a couple of folks who live in Canada also from meeting them on live stream. And surprisingly, too, they get a trip that they're getting earthquakes, too. It's crazy, especially when you say, hey, we never get earthquakes, and bam, next you know, there they are getting earthquakes. Here's where the earthquake's been striking up in Hawaii. And this is where the activity's been going on. Let's zoom in and take a quick peek of what's going on up in here. So, we got some movement, you guys. Take a look at this, man. 2.0 magnitude following by, this area. So there's something going on up in this area. Just alone. By itself. So, whatever is going on in here is definitely very active. And it is sprouted out highly so much. Look at all these volcanoes. Look at this. And look at all those crater indentions. Really cool stuff. This is why I want to do the ocean thing with you guys, because there is so much many of us really just don't see. And this is going to be a long video, but it's going to be super, super awesome when I come and do this. But just shows you right here. Take a look. All the activity happening in here. Look how roughed up it is in this ocean's grounds, you guys. Look at all this. All through here. And of course, a lot of it is all the molten lava over the years that have cooled down. And also, one thing that you guys may not have known about, take a look right there. You can see some of these splits. But when I zoom in, kind of gets covered up there a little bit. Looks like it. Things kind of change. But you can clearly see Let's talk about right there. Bam. And of course, those are massive cracks that are in the ocean's ground. That's going to be very interesting. We will be using a different source of satellite map, but you guys, not to like throw off the earthquake thing, but just kind of like take a quick adventure through this before me. Here's another volcano. Take a look at this. Zoom in a little bit. I know you guys are enjoying this. I mean, this is cool stuff. I really much enjoy doing this kind of stuff myself. Sometimes I'll get on the big screen and just browse around Mother Earth just to go zoom in like this, just to go look at places, you guys. You just never know what you could stumble across and find. People coming across UFOs. I mean, mind you, there are people who have YouTube channels, and there are people who just have all that time on their hands, and they're just browsing around, kicking back, and just viewing Earth and satellite, and then they just stumble across all this stuff. I mean, that is some pretty cool stuff, man. Like, literally, to be able to go and do something like that. And I am definitely going to make time to go and do that myself, because I definitely want to start getting into all of that. But take a look at Hawaii. I mean, think of all these other islands that are underwater. You know, I mean, at one point, there were some other islands that were floating above. There's some islands, you guys, that you can't even see on the map until you zoom in and you get there, because they don't even show up on the map. I kid you not, and I found some really cool islands. If you guys want to see that, let me know, because we will do island hunting on islands that you've never, ever knew existed. It's going to be some super cool stuff, and we are just going to end up finding islands that we've never seen before, including I myself. Gonna be really awesome. So, despite all the earthquake activity going on there, and also take a look at this one, which was an earlier update, struck up in Alaska with that 4.7. But dang, man, look at all these little quakes Alaska's been having, including the West Coast. Now, we're gonna go ahead and do the clusters of quakes, which basically this just cleans up the map and gives you an idea and tells you this is how many earthquakes have hit within the area. 6 earthquakes along the West Coast, you can see there, between California and Nevada, all throughout. And again, these are all near. And of course, there's Oklahoma, got those 2 quakes that hit Nicaragua, and of course, the ones up here in Chile. And this one was a single quake at a 4.5. So, you guys, until later on, stay tuned in for more cool stuff. Lots of love to everyone. Thank you again for the great support. Love all you guys' comments. You guys rock. Much love as always. Heads up high. Be grounded. This is IR Vibes. Until next time.